Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, everyone. How are we doing today? We will be reading Development 19, and yes, I did the recap 5 minutes before I went live. I work well under time pressure, okay? But yes, we'll do a little recap of what happened previously, and then we'll begin. Also, thank you for the gifts, Victor. Much appreciated, as always. But yes, previously, they go to see the chemist, and the chemist gets his face melted off by UV. And then a UV grenade gets pushed into his mouth. They then get information from him that the chemist was the one that gave Alexandra the bliss, and he had in fact lied to them. And Alexander and the other guy, and what do you call him? Jamie's mum, were actually staying with the chemist at the time. So, bit of a big betrayal there. But honestly, I kind of understand the chemist, because if he hadn't done what Alexandra had said, Alexandra would have killed him. Then they go out and Larissa escapes. They all have a bit of a panic attack about that, but then she comes back and just says, "Oh no, I was just torturing the chemist more." And then they all go, "Alright then." They continue on, but they go back to the Department 19 and get arrested by Admiral Soward for taking a vampire off property illegally and taking the helicopter and weapons and so on and so on. They're about to kill Larissa and imprison Jamie and Frankie for life, but then Jamie was like, "Hey, Larissa has information about Alexander." So Admiral Soward lets them off the hook for this time. Of course, for the information. But yes, let's start now, shall we? Admiral Soward stood in the middle of the Department 19 ops room, looking up at the huge screen that covered one wall. Frankenstein, Jamie, and Morris sat silently at 3 of the empty desks, waiting. Larissa stood against the far wall, the 2 operators training their weapons on her. She had described the location to a young communications officer who was now tapping at a keyboard. Soward was standing silently, his eyes trained on the silver watch on his wrist. After a few seconds, he looked down at Frankenstein, smiled, and held up 4 fingers in the air. "Sir, we have a satellite in geosynchronous orbit over Fastly," said the communications officer. "Do I have permission to move her?" "Granted, Lieutenant," replied Soward. "Proceed. 90 seconds to target, sir." "Very well." The screen bloomed into life, showing HMNB Clyde in stunning high-definition detail. The naval base, home to the UK's Trident nuclear submarines, hugged the eastern shore of Gare Loch, 25 miles west of Glasgow, on the Firth of Clyde. So hi, welcome in Dusty, welcome in Alex, and welcome in Mel and Mitchie. How are you lovelies doing today? You doing well? We are reading Department 19, and I hope you enjoy. Oh my gosh, Victor, same. It was 40 here as well. It was 40 here. It's deadly, I tell you. And Jamie marveled at the detail of the live picture, beaming down from a highly classified Skynet, a 6 satellite, 600 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Also, Dark, my voice doesn't naturally sound like this. I'm making it a certain way for stream. With practice, anyone can make their voice sound differently. I have, for instance, put my voice a lot deeper for stream, since it sounds better for reading, but like, I can do this. Listen to this.
"King Julian, why am I hung on a stick? Yes, I'm a sacrifice."
You see, I have a big vocal range. I purposely make my voice deep for reading to get that nice sound. And anyone can do it with practice, okay? So, your voice doesn't suck. You just gotta train it to make it sound the way you want it to sound. Yes. And Fig, I'm honestly not very tired. I'm probably I'd say I'm a 6 out of 10. It sounds like a house advert. No, I can do my very deep voice, and that hurts. This is the voice that this is about the lowest I can comfortably go and sort of speak as comfortably. But when I do this for a long time, then it does hurt. Also, I'm multi-stream, and I've just had 20 squats redeemed on the Purple app. So we're going to do 20 squats, and then we're going to continue. Also, Alex, I'll do it for $20. Send it to me on my Ko-fi. Take it or leave it. $20 is $20. What can I say? Okay, let's do these squats, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, be quiet, Fig. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, let's go. Imperial, you just got here, so you're up the hook for this one. Welcome in. We are reading Department 19. Yes. No one talks about chocolate starfish. I love starfish. Bazinga! Welcome in, everyone. We are reading Department 19 by Will Hill, with the occasional squat breaks. And I lost. Let's continue. Where was I? The picture began to move, slowly at first, then with a rapidly accelerating speed, as the satellite's engines fired, ascending it east, southeast, over southern Scotland, and into northern England. It flew over the Cheviot Hills, and slowed as it approached Elmwick, settling over a grand country estate on the outskirts of the market town. The resolution intensified as the satellite's powerful cameras zoomed in on the collection of buildings filling the screen. Hold on, let me drink some water. Sorry. Thank you. Bye-bye, Fig. I gather an audience of people who like listening to background while someone's speaking in the background while they, yes. Like just listen in the background while they study or work. Just some background noise. People like it gives them company. Or people who like someone to read along with. Let's continue. Also, thank you, Lord. Appreciate it. A large house, built in the shape of a wide capital H, was surrounded by a number of outbuildings. Stables, sheds, garages. Gravel tracks linked them together, winding through thick copses of trees and immaculately manicured lawns. A swing set was clearly visible at the rear of the house, beside a sandpit and a pair of small football goals. Nothing moved. The image was as still as a photograph. As Howard checked his watch. 1 minute, he said. Jamie flashed an anxious glance at Frankenstein, then looked over at Larissa and was surprised to see that she was not paying any attention at all to the screen. She was looking directly at him. When his eyes met hers, she made no attempt to look away or pretend she had been looking elsewhere. Contact, shouted the communications officer, and the spell was broken. All eyes in the ops room turned to the screen. Walking slowly between the main house and one of the outbuildings was a large hunched figure. That's Anderson, breathed Frankenstein. Confirm identity, said Savage, and the lieutenant took hold of the small joystick that emerged from the middle of his console. Meow, meow. What's the voice, please? Ayo? Yeah, I try and stream most days. And I hope you're welcome and thank you for the rest. I appreciate it. Where was I? He guided the satellite's camera north, in the direction the figure was heading, and dragged it on maximum zoom. The man. It was now a man. The slightly balding pate, now clearly visible, walked quickly, his head visible, his shoulders back, calmly, as if he was taking an evening stroll along one of the long sand beaches that were little more than 5 miles to the east. He reached the outbuilding, took a brief look to his left and right, then glanced upwards and pushed open the door, disappearing from view. So hi, Romeo. Hi, Daddy. And yes, I have eaten and drunk. I hope you have as well. I loved the t-shirt. Scoliosis. A fantastic birthday gift. Wish you had a voice like, anyone can change their voice with, practice. You just have to you have to get used to lowering it and lowering it. What do you mean, Jay? Interesting. And I'm doing well today, thank you. Aside from the heat, it's very hot. And Lord, I respect it. And hi, Frog. Welcome in. How you doing? Freeze that image, shouted Frankenstein. The communications officer wound the satellite feed back and paused it at the millisecond when the man had tipped his head backwards, as though he was looking directly at them. The picture sharpened into focus, and a round, childish face with small features emerged into crystal clarity. There they are, said Larissa. Wrong voice. There they are, said Larissa. Where Alexandru goes, Anderson goes. Run it, said Sowett. Frankenstein groaned. Sir, it's obvious. I said run it, interrupted the director. I've had more than enough of people playing hunches today. The lieutenant punched buttons, opening a window and entering at the Department 19 mainframe. He dragged the still of the man's face into a box and hit search. Less than 10 seconds later, the computer returned its results. Subject name, Anderson. Unknown. The species, vampire. Priority level A2. Known associates, Rusmanov Alexandru, Rusmanov Valerie, Rusmanov Ilyana. Most recent sighting, 2007. Whereabouts? Unknown. Jamie breathed out a sigh of relief and looked at Larissa, gratitude all over his tired face. Larissa smiled at him and mouthed, I told you. Zoom out and switch to the infrared, said Sowett. The picture switched from the still of Anderson to a live close-up of the building he had just entered, then drew out and up until it again showed the entire estate. Then, as the infrared kicked in, it changed to a series of colored swirls, waves of dark blue and black. Where the cold woods and lawns had been, the H of the main house, a rainbow of yellow and orange, studded with moving blobs of hot dark red. Also, no worries, Victor. I hope you enjoy your film. What do you stop playing Femboy Obby? I've never played Femboy Obby. This is blasphemy against my name. The name of the book is in the stream title, but we are reading Department 19 by Wilhelm. Not Aiden, hi Panther. How are you all doing today? And thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose, Panther. I appreciate it. Where was I? There must be 30 of them in there, said the lieutenant. Frankenstein turned his chair and looked at the director. Sowett was staring at the screen, his jaws set, firm, assessing what he was seeing in front of him. After a long pause, he spoke, and the monster closed his eyes with relief. Scramble a strike team, said Soward. The 4 squads, the full weapons and tactical. I want wheels up in 30 minutes. He looked down at the men in the seats below him, as if suddenly remembering they were there. Yes, Lord, we're all very confused. I think that's just being atheist, but having morals. It's just having good morals. Also, I'm very sorry I can't say that, Avocado. That's a bit too intimate, but I can say happy Femboy Friday. I wish you a great one. Sonic EXE, oh, I remember that creepypasta. What do you think of Chi? I know a guy called Chi. I mean, Che. I know a guy called Che. He's very sweet. Let's continue, shall we? Where was I? Frankenstein Morrissey will lead squads 2 and 4. Carpenter, you will be limited to the transport. I would leave you here, but given the events of today, I believe I would rather have you where I can keep an eye on you. Jamie opened his mouth to protest, but a Soward cut him off. Do not try my patience any further, young man. I'm giving you a gift by letting you come back at all. Don't make me take it back. Jamie closed his mouth. Security, continued the director. Take her back to the cell, then report to the hangar for briefing. And suddenly, the whole room was moving. The Soward stepped down from the command platform and strode towards the door. The 2 operators who had been guarding Larissa took her by the shoulders and led her in the same direction, towards the lift that would return her to the cell block. Deep in the bowels of the base, Jamie jumped to his feet, calling her name. She looked back, then turned away, allowing herself to be led out of the room. Was it very much appreciated? If you did not say that, Avocado, I have that word banned for a reason because it makes me uncomfortable. Thank you for your understanding. And I don't want any sort of flirting makes me uncomfortable, so I'd very much appreciate it if that we stayed away from that in chat. Thank you. Where was I? It's not there, he shouted at Frankenstein and Morris, who had risen from their chairs and were watching him. She did what she promised. She can't go, said Frankenstein. You know she can't. Jamie looked at Morris, who stared uncomfortably at the ground. Fine, he spat. Let's go and get my mother. We can deal with Larissa when we get back. And that is the end of that chapter. Also, maybe you can always block me if you don't like my content. I understand not everyone likes reading, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Good night, Firestar. I am not very tired today. I'd say around 5 or 6. How about you? You doing well today? Good night, Enrique. I hope you're doing well as well. I am good. Just, it's very hot today. It got up to 40 degrees Celsius, so I was definitely struggling with the heat. I hope it's not as hot as where you are. Let me drink something real quick. Hi, Colin. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Chapter 34. The Hunting Party. The mobilization of the Department 19 strike team was a sight unlike anything Jamie had ever seen. The hangar on level 0 was a hive of activity. Operators in black uniform and purple visors filled the wide floor, clustered into tight circles as officers. Frankenstein and Morris among them briefed them on the mission ahead. The hum of voices and the click of weapons being checked was deafening. Deafening in the silent night air. But Jamie barely heard it. His attention was trained on the large structures that loomed in the darkness on the other side of the runway. So welcome in, Lola Rice. Welcome in, GPJ. Welcome in, Blake. How are we doing today? We both doing well? Although, yes, the book we are reading is Department 19 by Wilhelm. We're around 68% through the book at the moment, and I hope you all enjoy. Also, Golden, you didn't, don't worry. Where was I? The doors of the two buildings were slowly rolling open, spilling bright white light across the tarmac, illuminating the white markings that led to the runway. Two enormous black shapes were slowly being revealed, and Jamie watched, fascinated. Inside the hangar stood a pair of black helicopters, their fuselages lying... Their fuselages. What's fuselages? I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, hanging bloated and swollen beneath twin sets of rotors. They were so tall and wide that Jamie could not believe they were capable of flight. Their cockpits sat tiny above their bellies, which were the size of a suburban house. Behind him, he could hear the voices of Frankenstein and Morris giving orders to their men. But he paid no attention. It had been made clear to him that he was not going to be involved, allowed to be even, in the mission, that his role was purely that of an observer. And so he saw no reason to bother with the briefings and the mission priority checklists. Instead, he stood alone in the huge arc of the main hangar's open door and watched. With two earth-rattling explosions of sound, the engines of the helicopters growled into life. Jamie felt the vibrations stutter through him, even though he was the length of a football field away from the towering vehicles. Lights blinked on in the cockpits, and Jamie could see the pilots, impossibly small, running through their pre-flight checks. Then, there were two heavy screeches of rubber, and helicopters began to move towards him, rolling slowly over the tarmac, under the power of their diesel engines, towards the strike team that would soon occupy them. Also, yes, 5-star. It's a little bit. We've made some progress though, which is really good. And for me, when it comes to cars, I like a car if it is quiet, because as an autistic person, I have hypersensitivity to noise and it impacts me a lot, so I really don't like anything loud. So I guess a silent car, an electrical one, that has solar panels on top of it with a giant battery which stores the energy. I think that would be really cool. Oh, and also it would have really, really cool, like, it would have doors that open like the Time Machine and Back to the Future. But I'm terrified of driving as well, so I can't. Was that Kenny? Welcome in. How you doing? And yes, Golden. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, let me drink something, then continue. The book we are reading is Department 19 by Wilhelm. Where was I? As they crossed the runway and emerged into the bright light of the open main hangar, Jamie gasped. The scale of the vehicles were vast. They towered above him, at least 2 stories tall, and as wide as 747. They looked as though someone had taken the cockpit, wings, landing gear, and rotor assemblies from a normal-sized helicopter, and then glued them onto a huge steel box. They can't fly. Surely they can't. They're too big. Then, a new thought occurred to him. What the hell goes in there? 60 men won't fill half of them. Behind him, in the main hangar, the blacklight officers shouted at their men to form up. Jamie turned and watched the squad line up into 4 neat lines, evenly spaced, facing out towards the waiting helicopters. Light blasted out into the bellies of them, and his shadow raced away in front of him, reaching the feet of the motionless soldiers. As I smell us, I'm Moonlight. What did you join into? We are reading Department 19 by Wilhelm. And hi, Sly, welcome back. The heat is terrible, but we must persevere. Where was I? Jamie, shouted Frankenstein, Get out of the way, next to me. Covering his eyes with his forearm, Jamie squinted up at the huge transports. The near sides of both the vehicles had lowered, meeting the tarmac as wide ramps. Inside, beyond the blinding white lights, he could see hulking shapes at the top of each ramp. Then he was grabbed by the arm and pulled to the side as the squads of blacklight operators marched forward and upwards, disappearing into the cavernous interiors. So hi, Bella. You get some rest. Hi and bye. Good night, sweet dreams. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. Also, this is a decent book, Moon. I wouldn't say it's pain and despair, but there's definitely an element of torture. Good night. Hi, Faster. It's funny, we've got Firestar and we've got Faster. Where was I? You going to make this difficult? He asked, leaning down so his eyes were level with the teenagers. Or are you going to stay out of the way and let us do our job? Tell me now, so I know. Yes, Moon, I'm actually summoning, what am I summoning? I'm summoning readers. I'm summoning people who like to read. Yes, that is what I am summoning with this ritual of mine. Good night, Sniper. You doing well? Where was I? Also, no worries, JPJ. That's very sweet of you. If you want to read the book with me, you can go on the link on my profile. And if you go onto the purple app or the green app, I actually have the book on screen with me, so you can read along. And I'm using a font which makes it easier for people with dyslexia to read. So no matter what, if you have auditory processing issues, which means it's easier for you to actually see the words, yeah. And I try to make it as accessible for everyone. Where was I? Jamie stared up at him. Frankenstein was looking at him with no compassion, no pity. He was all business. Okay, have it your way. If it brings my mother home, have it your way. You don't need to worry about me, he answered. I won't get in the way. Frankenstein stared and smiled at him. Thank you, he replied. Thank you for the consume water, Sniper. And I'm Nowadays. Welcome, and how are you doing today? They ran out to the nearest helicopter, crouching low beneath the screaming rotors. They climbed the ramp and headed to the right, where two of the blacklight squads were sitting, in 8 rows of heavy-duty flight seats. Frankenstein and Jamie sat down alongside them and strapped themselves in. Jamie looked around the enormous interior of the helicopter, his eyes widening. In front of him were 2 jet-black armored vehicles, huge and heavy-looking, with 2 enormous wheels on each side, the kind of wheels that looked like they belonged on a monster truck. Guns bristled from a turret atop each vehicle, and a purple spotlight set on a swiveling arm at the front. Beyond the 2 vehicles were 4 more lights 3 times the size of the ones on the armored cars, lashed safely to the floor, and was alongside racks of beam guns and UV grenades. So thank you for the stretch team. Hey, how are you doing today? Also, I'm feeling a bit better on taste, but the whole reason I was feeling bad was because of the fact that it's 40 degrees Celsius. I don't think anyone could function. Just stretch. And hi, Feathers, how are you doing? Is that a sin? Another sin? Hmm? Maybe? Thank you for the good Feathers. I appreciate it. Let's continue. The rotors rose to a whining scream, and the seat beneath Jamie shook and rattled as the huge helicopter lumbered into the air. The exhaustion he had been battling all day returned with vengeance, and he shut his eyes as the strike team headed north. He was woken by the sound of Frankenstein's voice, ordering the operators to carry out their final checks. The men, who looked to the half-asleep Jamie like rows of black robots in their identical uniforms and anonymous helmets, pulled their weapons from their belts, unloaded and reloaded them, and replaced them in their loops and holsters. "Absolute silence until we reach the go point," said Frankenstein, looking round at the men. "No one moves until the UV cannons are in place and all 4 squads are in position. Is that clear?" Yes, sir," chorused the soldiers. "I want this to run smooth and simple," Frankenstein continued. "I don't want any heroics. We go in, we eliminate the targets, we bring the package out. Understood?" The package? Is he talking about my mother? "Yes, sir." And thank you for the gift, Victor. Hold on, let me check what time it is. It is 7:30. Do I wanna... I'm honestly thinking about continuing Half-Life today. Since it's Friday. Let me drink a little bit more. I'm gonna have to fill up my water today. The helicopters landed a mile away from the target, sending cut grass spinning into the air and startling a herd of grazing cows. The ramps lowered and the blacklight team deployed, the 4 armored cars rolling silently down into the field, their wheels propelled by engines that were surrounding the sound-dampening ceramic plates. The UV spotlight came next, attached to the purpose-built housing at the rear of the vehicles. The squads of the operators followed them. Their purple visors lowered, their T-bones held loosely across their chests. The men climbed into the vehicles, and Frankenstein called for a readiness report over the closed-circuit radio system that linked them together. The 4 squads reported back, ready, and Frankenstein ordered the driver of his vehicle to proceed. The armored car moved smoothly across the field, then out onto a narrow country road. Jamie sat next to Frankenstein, his visor raised, his weapon checked and rechecked, his legs bouncing nervously up and down as they neared their destination. Also, hi, Silver. How you doing? You doing well? Not the cows? What do you mean, not the cows? I'm so confused. Also, Sniper, I hope you have a lovely time in Essex. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm just changing something real quick. How was this? Where is that? Okay, never mind. I'm just checking my Steam for Half-Life. I'm gonna try and read for half another hour, and then half an hour, and then we'll yes. Let me ban someone real quick. So hi Isaac, welcome in. How you doing today? Oh, I understand that. Like that the castle scared and the helicopter's landing. Okay, yeah, I got it. Where was I? Also, Mickey, if you interact with lives, then they'll probably come up again. If you you can always like block my page though if you don't want the live to come up. I'm sorry for bothering you. Let's continue reading now. We are reading Department 19 by Willow. Light blazed from the windows of the estate's main house, and the sounds of music and voices floated out on the night air. The blacklight team brought the vehicles to a halt in the trees at the bottom of the drive, where they would both be invisible from the road and the house, and the operators disembarked. Frankenstein and Morris directed them into position, giving their orders via a series of complex hand signals that Jamie found utterly impenetrable. The first squad, Morris's squad, took one of the UV spotlights, flanked the house and took up a position at the rear, covering the back door and the outbuildings that stood in a loose semicircle around it. The second and third squads took a spotlight each and positioned themselves at the sides of the building. Give me a second, I had my window open to try and get a bit more air in my room because it was so stuffy, but I'm going to close it since it's picking up some sound I don't want. Give me 1 second. Okay, we are back. So good, Sniper, you need that. You don't know how hard is it going to be in Essex? Where was I? Sorry, I'm just looking for where I was. The second and third squads took a spotlight each and positioned themselves at the sides of the building. Frankenstein waited until he received silent confirmation that each of the teams were in position, then led his own team slowly forward towards the house. He turned to Jamie as his men started to move through the trees. "Stay here," he whispered. Then he smiled. Jamie stared, unsure how to respond, and then the monster was gone. Just another shadow moving through the black columns of trees. Jamie stared after him for a few seconds, then climbed back into the armored car. And suddenly, the estate was filled with purple as the UV spotlights burst into life, covering the doors and windows. Jamie heard the bang from 100 yards away as one of the operators kicked the front door of the house in. Then, a millisecond later, saw it happen on one of the monitors on the vehicle's control console. A moment later, he heard the first shouts and screams as he watched the blacklight squad fall into the house. Key, I agree. Also, bye-bye Firestar, bye-bye Sway. You guys take care. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. I'm gonna drink a little bit more. Jamie leapt down from the vehicle and streaked through the trees towards the house. The noise arose as he ran across the wide lawn in front of the building, and then he was through the front door, directly disobeying the only order Frankenstein had given him. The noise was coming from behind a huge carved wooden door at the rear of the lobby, and he hauled it open, his heart pounding, his mind racing with what he was going to say to his mother when he was reunited with her. It was a large dining hall, set for a dinner that was never going to be served. A huge open fire roared in a fireplace at the back of the room, sending orange light reflecting off an ornate chandelier that hung above the long table. Standing in front of the fire were maybe 20 men and women in tuxedos and cocktail dresses. The blacklight strike team surrounded them, their T-bones set against their shoulders and pointing at the protesting crowd. Jamie's heart sank. His mother wasn't there. Neither was Alexandria. So hi Kenza, how are you doing today? You doing well? This is dark, yes. We have a sleepy vibe here. As he stared into the room, Frankenstein pulled the beam gun from his belt and raked purple UV light across the room. Most of the women shrieked, and most of the men bellowed angrily, but there were no screams of pain, and no smoke rose from the exposed skin. Frankenstein turned away from them, his face dark as thunder, and Jamie saw him speak into his radio. Kenzo, I'll protect you, don't worry. I've never heard my screams described as feeling like Slender Man is about to touch you without consent. That's a very interesting way of describing my streams. And yes, artists, meet. Frankenstein turned away from them, his face dark as thunder, and Jamie saw him speak into his radio. I demand to know the meaning of this outrage, shouted one of the men by the fire, a large, portly man in a tuxedo that was straining at the seams. His round face was red, bright with indignation, a glistening black mustache quivering on his upper lip. This is private property. I demand an explanation this instant. A blacklight operator stepped forward and jabbed the tip of this T-bone into the man's chest. Pause. Several of the women cried out. The man backed away in a hurry, shouting as he did so, until a striking woman in a figure-hugging black dress placed a hand on his shoulder, and he was quiet. So thank you, Kenzo, I appreciate it. And I'm very sorry, Brett, but I don't promote other people here, aside from my very close friends. And only if I'm doing a collab with them, or if I've been rated. Otherwise I'd be shouting out everyone and I wouldn't have any time to read. Where is Alexander Rusmanov? He growled. Never heard of him, snapped a woman at the front of the group. Frankenstein strode to a table set against one of the long walls of the hall. On it were glasses, plates, and a silver tray containing glass vials of a dark red powder. He picked one of the vials up and held it out towards the woman. I suppose you don't know what this is either, he snarled. Or do you always keep a supply bliss on hand for whenever you throw a party? So hi Max, welcome in. Also, Kenzo, don't worry, I am more than happy to... I prefer talking to you lovelies than reading anyway. Okay? So, don't ever feel like you're interrupting me in any way. I love talking to you guys. Where was I? I've never seen that before in my life, the woman replied, a maddening smile on her face. I don't know what it is or why it's here and why you're here, and I challenge you to prove otherwise. Now, why don't you get the hell out of my house? Frankenstein threw the vial to the floor. It smashed, and bliss flew into the air in a small red cloud. He saw a number of guests eye the spilt powder with naked desire, and felt himself teeter on the edge of control of his temper. But the woman didn't back down an inch. She stared up at the monster, her eyes narrow, her face calm. She was standing steadily, her hands on her narrow hips, wearing a dark red cocktail dress and a white shawl around her shoulders. So thank you so much, JPJ Blake. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and come by. Thank you. Also, Joe, what do you mean? Why are you vomiting in my I hope I'm not interrupting. Is that what you're doing, Joe? Oh, goodness. I hope you're doing well, Joe, and get some sleep. It's late for you. I don't know about that, Kenzo. I'm not a big singer. Tell me where Alexandra is and we'll go, replied Frankenstein, his voice low and dangerous. They faced each other for a long moment until a voice called from the back of the group. You'll never find him, you filthy monster. The crowd parted, revealing the woman who had quieted the blustering men. She was incredibly beautiful, her limbs long and slender, her narrow face framed by jet black hair that fell across her shoulders. She smiled at Frankenstein as he walked slowly towards her. He leant in, until his enormous face was only millimeters from hers. What did you say? He asked. His voice sounded like tectonic plates shifting. I said, you'll never find him, you filthy monster, she replied. He floats above the earth like a god while you crawl on your stomach like a beetle. You could never hope to understand him, or find him, or stop him. A smile broke slowly across Frankenstein's face, and hers faltered in response. When I pierce Alexandru's heart, and his warm blood sprays across my face, he said softly, I will think of you. He stood up abruptly, and the woman recoiled, as if anticipating a blow. Instead, the monster turned his back on her and strode across the dining hall, towards the door where Jamie was standing. Everyone, moving, he bellowed. Let's get out of here. Who are they? Whispered Jamie as the monster passed him. Vampire lovers, whispered Frankenstein. Acolytes. They follow vampires around like doting children, give them money, places to stay, hoping to be turned. They're the worst type of scum. Meow meow. So hi. Welcome in. Are you excited to see me in awesome... What? I'm a bit confused. Also, I'll name you, Muckamoop. You're Muckamoop. You're Muckamoop now. That's your new name. Also, I think that is the end of that section of what we'll be reading today. And I think I'm going to be trying to play Half-Life now. Keyword trying. We'll see how it goes. I promise I'll try my best, everyone, but it will probably not go very well. I'll do what I can, okay? I'll do what I can. Let me boot up my second monitor and try and boot up the game. Also, yes, Victor, I remember you said that you wished I'd play it again, so that's actually why I thought about, well, you know, playing it. Okay. It'll take me a little bit of time to set up, so I hope you can bear with me. I can't be asked to change any of my, what do you call it? Hold on, why is that not full screening? Ah! Sorry, my computer's annoying me. That's supposed to go there. What's not working? That goes there. That goes here. So well, Victor, I'm on it. I got it. Where's Half-Life? Okay. Let's put off my music. And we will load our most recent game. Okay. Let's go. We're in a place called Xen now. Let me full screen. Options. Video. Display mode. Widescreen. What just happened? Well, it really did mean widescreen. It's a pretty wide screen. How do I make it full screen? Is that better? I can't figure it out. I don't know if I got the dog in me. Okay, we are here. What on earth am I supposed to... Can I fly? Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to... Okay, I think I need to parkour over here. Okay, nope, I'm not supposed to parkour over there. Okay, maybe I can get to the main island. Anything above me? Nope. Oh, I need to get on one of those platforms. Okay. Now. Do I wait for the biggest platform to... Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to change my scene on... Here we go. Here we go. Put myself there and then my... Where's my help? You go down there. What's the birthday sniper? You have a lovely one. I didn't even know you could double jump. I think I gotta wait for these rotating platforms. And when that rotating platform comes here, maybe I could get onto that one there. Hold on. This one here, maybe? What? Nope. Full damage. Critical immune account reptile dysfunction. I love that. Okay, yeah, so I take full damage if I jump down there, so I need to wait for, and I can't make... There's no double jump, I can't wait for that, so I just need to wait for that one to come down. we can have a sleep while waiting. I'll drink some water while waiting, because I think it'll take time. It'll take time for it to come around. Is it gonna come towards me? I hope so. Game name? Half-Life. I don't know how to... That seems to be just circling it. I don't see any way to go forward. Aside from getting there. Nope. Okay, maybe... Jump. No, I really can't get over there. Maybe this is probably why I stopped here at my last playthrough. Is there anything I have that could help me? No, I don't have anything in my inventory that could help. It's probably something really obvious. Okay, let me try and get onto the island again. Yeah, it just kills me when I go down there. Okay. I'll land on one of the little platforms then. Maybe there's... Make full damage to void? I hope so. I need to get on that one there, but I don't think there's a way to get there. Victor, you put me up this. You put me up to this. I need your help now. Okay, maybe I can get to that one all the way down here. Okay, no, it doesn't even let you go to the down area. I should be able to get there, but it doesn't. There isn't a double... Okay, let's check the controls. Maybe there is a double jump that I have just... Okay, there is no double jump. I guess we might not be playing Half-Life today. What's under this area? Yeah, I need to get onto the island through these platforms, but I can't land on the platforms don't get close enough for me to land on. I can't get aside from that low one, but it kills me if I go further than that. Maybe I can get to that one? No. Surely not. This is so stupid. Am I gonna have to look up the tutorial? It kills me when I go onto this island, but where am I supposed to go? And the thing that stuff, it's telling me to get that stuff there, but then I can't reach it. This game has got to be rage bait. Okay. And I can't climb on these either. So even if I did get them, okay. I'm looking up. Wait. I have an idea. Hypothetically, what if I... Could I make an explosion that... Hold on. This gun. Okay, I can't use a... Didn't you get the long jump on it? No, I didn't. I don't even know how to long jump. I'm trying to, like... Shoot. No, they must... Okay, what if I shoot right before I get land? Because then... Nope, that doesn't work either. I don't even know what a long jump is. Keyboard, let me slash. There's just a jump. Walk. Yeah, there isn't anything long jump. You gotta use a different gun? Yeah, I thought I tried that. Hold on. Let's try this one. What if I, hypothetically... I can't get there though, Victor. Look, I can't make the jump. That's what I thought as well. At the start, I thought I could go bump, 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 and then jump from there onto that thing. But it didn't let me. Hold on. Maybe I'll try the jump here. Nope, you can't reach it. So let's try something. I have been trying. Crouch and jump. Puppy. Puppy, what do you think, Riley? Try rocket under you. Okay, that worked. At the cost of my health. Okay. It did blow me up before. No, that didn't work. I feel like it's making me jump further though. Wait. Hi. Nope. If you time it right... Okay. I'm showing was out of ammo. Okay, come. The crouch and jump should activate. What? Wait. Holy shit. I'm saving here. I like how it never told me I had a crouch and jump upgrade. I really like how it... Oof. There we go. Now. Progress, everyone. This is progress. That does it, Ingenious. Yes, you are. Okay, from here... Oh, that's a bit of fall damage. It's okay, it's okay. Actually, no. It's not okay. You know what we gotta go back to? Yeah, save point. You? That didn't kill him? Okay, let's try again. There we go. And now, you know what this means? I'll be better prepared for the absolutely awesome fight here. Oh! I didn't know that they blow up like that. Where'd he go? Oh, I keep on blowing myself up. That's why. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Also, yes, I'm sorry for all annoying you all with how much I save. It has to be done, considering my interesting gameplay choices. It's very important that I save. Save. There we go. Now we save again. Also, hi Cinnabon. How are you doing today? You doing well? The name of the game is Half-Life. And I'm trying to get onto that big platform up there. Okay, but trying to? Oh yeah, I should disable my wings. They don't get in the way of the thing, but you know, that's fine. Okay, we ready? About to jump. Just barely made it. Now we gotta get onto that one, maybe? To avoid the fall damage, I'm guessing. Okay, got it. Then we gotta go. Yep! Goodbye. 4 HP. No, we can't play with 4 HP. Ah! You know what I think we gotta do? Save at every single rock. That will get us through this. Trust me. Or maybe I can get onto that one. 7 HP, that's fine. I want to get on that one. Ugh. Isn't there one under me? Ah, there it is. I'm looking for another one to go onto. Let's pass it down. That won't kill me. That was a bad idea. Ah! Dang it! Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna wait for that one to come again. I try to want to avoid the full damage because now I know there's a fight down there that I'll need lots of HP for. Okay, now we wait. Oh. Okay, we got this. Oh. Save. Now we can get onto that one. We can go onto that one. And so on. Okay. That was the reason I saved. Is that above me? Is it gonna move? Okay. Oh shit, I took 10 HP. It's okay. I wonder where we could go from here. Taking the least damage. The saving tactics. You don't understand how long it would take me without them. Maybe this was the wrong rock to go on. Okay, I can get that. Yeah, I can get onto this one. There we go. Victor, I have to save. You know what happens when I don't. Also, I'd very much appreciate it if you did not call me mom or anything like that. It makes me uncomfortable. Thank you for your understanding. Okay, 15 HP, that's okay. But yes, we are playing Half-Life now, and I hope you enjoy. What's that little one that one goes around? There it is. Shit. What's that? Do I shoot it? What doesn't like me? Dude, what am I supposed to do against these things? What are these? Oh, the little lights. That's cute. Hmm? Okay, I guess I just have to run past them. What's this? Oh, healing water. Well, this is pretty epic. What's that? Don't even notice it. We'll heal up and then we'll continue on our cycle. Okay. Let's go. Oh, this should get me. There's my flashlight. Let's see, maybe I break this? That's even important. Or what if I get rid of all the lights? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Perhaps. Okay, gunshots don't turn them off. Perhaps I gotta get around really fast and turn them all off at once. I don't know. Oh, wait. Or I could get onto that. Hold on. Yeah. This just brings me up though. Oh. Where to? Where to? This game makes me so lost. So, I'm guessing I need to get into the center, perhaps? Or maybe it'll take me underneath, and I'll find something different. Oh no, it's just taking me above ground. I'm guessing it'll just repeat in the sleep. Okay, let's see if I can get inside that area and find a portal or something. Okay, anything in there? Nope. In here? Nope. Let's get in the healing water again. In here, perhaps? Oh, yes. Now those look like things I might need to kill. Oh, never mind. The water doesn't kill me either. That's good. Now, what's this? That seems important. Let me open up all of them. Yeah. Let's get up. Need to try and do that jump again. There we go. And the last one. What's this? I'm guessing I was supposed to get rid of that. Hi, Naya. How are you doing today, lovely? You doing well? What am I supposed to... Oh, I don't know what happened. Something's happened. This seems safe. Okay. I think we should definitely go into that giant flaming green thing. But I think a save point beforehand is the way to go. I'm alright. I'm struggling a bit with the heat since it hit up to 40 degrees today, but aside from that, I'm well. Also, hi ASMR lover. How you doing today? Different alien planet? Yo, what is that? You guys seeing what I've been... Whoa! Don't go in the spiky things, and there's a giant monster going towards me. Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. Wait, can I kill the monster? Hold on. Okay, I can't kill the monster. Oh! I'm dead. No. Let's get back to hiding. You won't find me here, right? You playing up like yes. I'm scared shitless. Ah. There's not something behind this rock, is there? Oh. You have to hit it? I did hit it! Oh, I know what might work. Missiles. Missiles have got to work. Well, if missiles don't work, then what am I supposed to do? Also, yes, this is not a reading stream. I'm playing Half-Life at the moment. Ah! I'm currently launching rockets at a giant spider so it stops trying to kill me. It's crying? Good. Okay. I'm guessing, do I need to kill it to get to the base? Because I need to get inside and... Oh! It's open now. Never mind. Let's save. Let's loading in. Or the save again. Got my flashlight. Missile! Yo, I was joking about the missiles! Just fight this. Yeah. Okay. Oh no! Yeah, you back off. I'm super big and strong. Back off, like, yes. Oh. Okay, I'm out of my missile launcher. What is this? I have no idea. Oh, I remember this thing. How do I get down here in a safe way? Oh. Okay. Maybe this. Yeah, you're the one who built this web, not me. Out of that, it's chill. Maybe it's chill. Maybe we're being a bit hateful. Like, what if it's just a chill guy? Where do we? What's killing me? What's it? Am I trapped down here? Maybe. Okay. What keeps on killing me? Holy shit. Can I exist? Okay. Well, surely we can try the rocket launcher now. These spiders are gonna kill me. Is there something else I'm supposed to do now? Maybe I wasn't supposed to come down here. Baby head, yep, angle vitals, they are. And I keep on hitting it? Okay, I trust you. Well, I don't think that was a good idea. Guys, am I gonna die to the angle biters? Maybe. I can't see them. I can't see nothing. Okay. Healing platform. Healing pool on platform in hole. Ah! Another one. Where are they coming from? Ah, this is the healing pool, I'm guessing. Oh. Maybe you can go back. Autosave, maybe? Oh shit, I'm back here. Well, at least I know now what to do. How do I get down here? That fall damage. Okay. Platform. Healing pool on platform in hole. Can I kill it from up here, maybe? I don't think so. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing I do have to go down then. Right above the teleporter in the Hall of GB's thing. Okay, I'll look for it next time. Let's see. I'm guessing I need to get down now. This is the way. This is the way. Ah! I'm trapped. Shit. Shit. Die. Die, evil headhunters. Mini headhunters. Whatever they are. Ah! And as soon as I take my gun out, they... Okay. 3, 4. Maybe it's best if I just keep running. Yeah! They circled around on me. Okay. Oh. What's killing me? I can't even see. Also, I hope you can make a yummy coffee, Victor. A yummier coffee. Are they still after me? Okay. Apparently, yes. Alright, let's save here. Healing pool. Where was the healing pool? This game is Half-Life. I am doing horribly, but I am trying my best. Huh. There's the healing pool. I see it. I know me. I can't get into the healing pool. Shit. Let me try and load it again. Okay. The healing pool is there. We need to... Oh, fuck, I'm dead. We need to go in this tiny hole here. There we go. Yeah, got it. Thank you so much, Dylan. I'm gonna heal up and then, yeah. Also, hi, Naomi. How are you doing today? Are you doing well? This game is Half-Life. It is a good game, albeit a bit frustrating. But I'm doing my best. With a lot of saves. So welcome, Enrage. It's scary. It depends sometimes. Also, hi, Lovey. Welcome, and how are you doing? It's scary for me. It's definitely scary for me, but... It's more scary as in the skills, if that makes sense. Okay, let's save after 100 HP. And then we can go into the teleporter unless there's anything else here. Nope. Half-Life is so good. Yes. Okay. New place. This seems... Oh! Okay, those are enemies. Ah! Ah! That was a good start. I need time to process what's around me, you see. Snipe. They've got shields. Shit. Okay, let's run over here. Get rid of this one. Run. Run. We are gonna... hide. That's the same hole I fell into. I've fallen into that hole twice now. Insulation. Hi, yeah, watch out. I've been trying. I'm doing what I can. I don't think it's enough, though. I almost fell into the same hole. Yeah. Yeah. That's... What? That guy just fell from the sky? Hello? Okay. What is this gun now? Also, thank you, Naomi. I appreciate it, darling. We're playing Peak Life in this year? Yes, sir. Where to from here? Let me just save. Gonna be looking? Well, thank you so much for looking, Nelly, and thank you for tuning by. I appreciate it. What's in there? Oh, this doesn't seem so good. This doesn't seem so good. Guys? Okay, maybe. Good thing I saved. Let's get him, let's get him. Let's just keep on looking around. Maybe there's one with an entrance in to somewhere. Nope, I fell in again. Into cave, underground. Also, I don't see a cave. I'm looking for a cave. Let's see. What on there? Oh, there's a cave. Almost doubled all my HP. What's down here? In here, maybe? This seems safe. Mostly. What damaged me? Okay. Bah. Oh, I remember these things. I need to be careful not to step on them. Also, thank you for the heart, Victor. I appreciate it. What's in that corner? Yo! Oh, that worked. Let's save, shall we? This seems to be in the right direction, maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. Perchance. This seems interesting. Oh. I don't know if that was a good idea, guys. Can I jump on it? What's this there? Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to... Yeah, that's what I'm probably supposed to have a quick look around this area to check if I've missed anything. And if not, then we can continue. Doesn't look like it. Okay. We're gonna wait for it to go all the way down, and then we're gonna go on top of it, and then... Yes. We'll see where it takes us. I'm guessing. Land on the flying stingrays. Wait, they're ops. Oh, that was a bad idea. I didn't see that. I'm gonna save when I'm on top of on the pillar. And then that'll be good for the landing on the things. Also, yes, I do random dumb stuff. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play this game for 15 more minutes and then I need to go. Got some stuff to do. Come on. Okay, let's save. And then return the platform. Okay. I guess the next one I go on to is that one, if I can get away to it. That's annoying. There we go. I don't have a shield. Dude, I don't understand how people play this on hard difficulties. I genuinely do not get it. Okay. Land on these stingrays. Okay. HP. Oh, what killed me? Oh! Something killed me. Ah, you maybe. Okay, I'll get the sheriff for this. Yeah, that's a much better gun. Okay. Onto the stingrays. I'm guessing I have to get onto that platform there. Wait to save. Okay. Shit. There we go. What's killing me? I don't see anything. Stingrays. A nice spoon. How have you been? You been right? You been well? Oh, I die landing on them. Stop. Stop. Okay, I can't land on that one. You busy at work? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope work gets better for you. You keep on taking care of yourself, okay? Oh. This game doesn't approve of my existence. Oh. Logan, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. I am doing what I can, I assure you. I'm trying. I need to get there. Let's see if I can get on that one. I die when I go on them, though. That's the issue. Got it. Maybe that's gonna come down. I can go on that platform. We'll see. Okay, let's skip this. There was another one, wasn't there? Okay, let's go here. What the? Yeah, now I can get on them. Any other evil things trying to kill me? I'm saving. Ah! There's one on the... Am I fast enough to save them? Oh, this one. Okay. Oh! I'm saving again. I'm scared I'm not going to make the jump. Enter the cage to find a large healing pool. I couldn't find a healing pool, but I don't think I want to go back to the cage. creamy. Drink some more water. Hmm. 13 HP and a dream. I was just set the hot card again. Oh, I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Draven? Wow, Draven, like the League of Legends champion? Wow, 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 wow. No way, no way. I'll think that thing again. Oh, rage. I have much fear of that thing. I think, what is that? Shit. No, 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 get me out of here. They want me, bro. I'm done. That's a lot of them. Shit. Okay, now I know what to do. I need to focus them. Okay. I need to find a good spot and try and take them out. From here. 2 shots, reload. Then we'll hunt the next one. Okay. This is probably my favorite weapon in the game. I missed it. There we go. We got enough shots, I think. Well, I hope. I'm saving again, yes. Feeding some cars, because of friends. Oh, that's cute, Draven. Why am I hearing freaky owl noises? Oh, that's why. Oh, I know what the solution to this is. Grenade! Ah! Oh, he ignored me. Okay. Reload. But not kill him. Oh! Ah! Nope, going back. That dealt a bit too much of my HP. For comfort. Okay, that's ammo. There's one in there. I love crows. Xen is being notorious to him. What do you mean? I am geared up. They are not ready for me. I saved this game so much. Also, you talking about Xen who was in my... it just confused me because someone in my chat is... No, oh shit. Someone in my chat is called Xen. So I thought you were talking about them for a second. Okay, maybe this weapon's better. Okay, got it. Velvet strict I can't, that's why I sent us out. No, I see. I mean, I play games on the easiest difficulty for my mental health. So I'm a bit of a cringe gamer. But I'd rather be cringe and happy than stressed and unhappy. There we go. This is why this is my favorite weapon. Can you say they can? We're playing half if it's valid. Is it valid? I don't know. Am I supposed to go back onto the island now? Maybe. Yeah. I got this way now. I need to do the... Oh shoot, I'm stuck. There we go. Let's get back onto this thing. Okay. Are we ready? We're back here. Mini cave explored for cool HP. And now we are back to this area. That didn't work. I feel like there's something in there. What's this? Will that blow up? Maybe? Oh, I know what I should do. Throw a grenade down there. Because then it'll like go down. And then I can go here. Maybe get up into this hole. Because this hole seems cool. How do I get there though? The long jump module. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get it down there. Perfect. Shit, that's not long. I need a... Ah! I can't get in. Press forward and jump and catch at the same time. Saving. This looks cool. What's up here? Hi guys, how are you doing today? You doing well? We are playing Half-Life. It's going well, I hope. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah. No. Go. 1v1 that guy, not me. So what do I do about this one, Dylan? You sure I can't feed it to this guy and they can have a fight? Sneak Supreme. Suspicious hole. What's that? Oh, that's a drop. Okay, let's go to this one. Can we? Okay. That one there? Do the long jump. Oh, these things. That seemed pretty effective. Well, this is a teleporter, but I don't know if I want to use the teleporter just yet. It's hard mode, it's not easy mode. Half-Life Veteran, oh my god, there are levels to this. Let's see what's down here. Oh, that killed me. Let me load here. Okay. This is the... Oh shit, I didn't save, make another save point earlier. Let's go back up. Did I just get back on myself? Oh, I didn't make a save point all the way here? Oh my god. I shouldn't have gone back. How silly am I? My goodness. Gotta do that all again now. I'd made the assumption that I'd done lots of saving, so... Still up there? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I've been there saving so much. Oh, a fellow saver. Save. This rock is annoying. Hold on. There we go. Over here. And we wanna... Yep. I'm saving again. I don't think I can make this jump. There we go. Anything I can grab down here? Oh, I shouldn't have come down. Cool looking game? Yeah, I agree. This is Half-Life. J'adore cette... J'adore le halb de life. What are those? Yeah, I don't know. So this is not a hear me out, okay? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I cast non-existence! Okay, everyone. Are we ready? The grenades brand, yeah. I remember I had the giant fight against them before. That's why I used the grenades on them. We got a deserved... Okay, actually, he would have killed me, okay? It was... I had to. Oh, my tracking's going off since it's getting dark. Okay, I'll end when my tracking completely stops. Maybe, actually, I think this is a good place to end for today. Because I am hungry. But yes, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, night, any time it is for you. Stay safe, don't panic, and may you all live in interesting times. Bye-bye.